Web Programming Class E, and today I would like to talk about my report. So here we have a PHP file where on the top here we use the HTML, of course, because PHP is like a wrapper. Like, imagine the HTML and the CSS and the JavaScript. It was actually like a candy, and to wrap everything off, we use a PHP file. So we change the file name into PHP, not HTML, so those three don't get separated, and everything was put into one single file. And we also use Bootstrap. Bootstrap, let me put it in a simple way, is like a prefabs or a Lego. Imagine like when having a house and you want to buy it, like the HTML is the structure and the CSS was everything to, let's say, the interior design, but with everything was put into a code, it was gonna be really messing things up. So comes Bootstrap. Bootstrap is like you could just put the link and then said it was a style sheet, and of course you're gonna put like everything done like here. So like that was the Bootstrap for the CSS. We have also the JavaScript Bootstrap. So to install it, it's actually pretty simple on your code. It's just let's just put this on a link if you want to take it online, or you could use it as the offline version where it's kind of a hassle. So it's really hard to explain even for me. Just let everything go. So here you have the everything, the style and this link wrap to, let's just say, to call this here the bootstrap, and for this for script. Here we have the body, the actual thing for the HTML. So the here have with div class, it was for the bootstrap, so it could get classes. Like when you using a CSS, of course everything gonna be like this. This is a class, so you put everything in here and then you call it on the HTML, and then boom, you already have uh, the finished product like this. So to get things easy, that was for the class. You just sort everything off in a one section and then call it. And here we have this label for the class name here in here, and then we have the other one is to enter. It's the first one is for your name, to put it in here, and then the other one is for your student number. The third one is for your attendance point, and then the project point, the midterm point, and the last one is for the uh, what is it, the final semester, yeah, the final semester exam point. And here we have the PHP with if set, so it is for the nama, it's going, let's just say it's the it's for the declaration here. And then here we have the to calculate everything. So let's say like here it's declared everything, right? So like his name, this his student number, it's for the value of everything. And then here we say if the uh, final point is the attendance times 0.1, it's 10%, plus the project is plus is times 2, it's 20%, the midterm times 0.3, it's 30%, and the last exam is 40%, of course, and 0.4. And here we have the if, let's say it's for the grade counting. So if the last point is bigger than 85, the grade will be A, and else um, if the point doesn't get to the like 85, it will say if it was 70, it's gonna be get B, and if that was 55, it will be 40. Sorry, C, and if it was um 40, it will get D, and down below it will be in E. And then this is for the status, and if the status is gonna be like not graduate, so but we're gonna put another if. So if the final point is bigger than 60, and the attendance is bigger than 70, and the project is bigger than 40, and the midterm is bigger than 40, and the last exam is bigger than 40, the status is gonna set you are graduated. So here if gonna be if status is graduated, it's gonna change everything into the green one, but uh, everything then that is gonna be here, and else is gonna be like a red one. And here is for the border, is for the, and this will be the end of our PHP. So let's go to control that. And this gonna be div class is for class is for the uh to contain everything on the PHP, so it will get neat in the end. And then here we have the how does that, this is the list in the HTML, so everything will be sorted in a list. And then this gonna be have the h5 or the header 5 for the name. You're gonna be a class, and then this will be how to close everything off, and that's all for the file actually. So let's just test everything up. So here we're gonna, let's say his name was Abus. His student number is 2023-441, and this, let's say it will be like 80, and here we have it to be like, let's just pass him like, and then we're gonna put this 80, and then this will be 82. Okay, so when it's 80, see everything, and then boom, see, it's gonna be his name, his student number, it's gonna be his attendance, his project, his midterm, his final exams, everything, and then he's going to be counting everything and give him the final number, and gonna be his grade, and then his status. But what if the number is not like really below, like, I mean, let's say he just going to be 40, and then he's going to be like 40, 42, gonna be 40, and then here is 42. Process everything, and boom, it's going to be turned red, like I'm going to call in here. So in here, see, else is background class is background danger for the header to be red, and then button class is button danger is going to be here is going to be red, and the border class is border danger. Why it's called danger? Because in when we're in the production side, or like how does that, like the industrial type, the danger is going to be the color red. So here in the code we're gonna call it the danger because it's gonna be red. And when it's success, like the before, like this, 70, 72, 72, and this gonna be like 72. Here everything is going to be done green. It's gonna be say success, because usually when we're saying success, the color green is the more viable color because it's showing a very safe type of color. So here have the background is gonna be, sorry, for the header it's gonna be green, and it's gonna be button is gonna be green, and the others like the board is gonna be green too. So it's a simple like that, because it's just to change the color, because in the assignment set it should be change color between the, if it's pass or not, I mean. So after everything, see, like this is for the grade, like I said before, if everything was on top of this, like the grade in here, it's gonna be pass, but if not, it's gonna be else. So it's gonna be like a pass. Why using else if? Why not just else? So else if is just like if you have an if, but it was more than just two options. So you're gonna use else if. So like here, else if, and then the other one is else. The last one is of course gonna be else. And it's gonna set not like grade or something, but the else gonna be e, and then the status will not be pass. But if everything was on the check mark, it will be pass. So I guess that will